Mm-hmm.
My whole intent should not be for my personal needs. My whole intent should be for the needs of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And again, not really HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but for the expression of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in his world. Meaning, again, I'm by praying for my needs, I'm asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu to fulfill the Ratzon of Hashem, because Hashem really wants to fulfill my needs. He doesn't, right? So it's like it's a little loop, but it's an important idea, because right, you see that two people can be doing exactly the same thing, but one could be doing a physical thing spiritually, and the other person could be doing a spiritual thing physically, and really they could be doing identical things, but it's the intent completely transforms the essence of what a person is doing. So when a person truly wants to daven, he's davening not for himself, but for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, right? Like the famous word, again, to simplify the idea, like the famous word that we say by Pesach is that in the Torah it's called Chag HaMatzos, right? We call it Chag HaPesach, right? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu says it's Chag HaMatzos because they left Egypt with nothing but matzah, right? They went out into the desert with matzahs, right? So it's Chag HaMatzos. We call it Chag HaPesach because we remember HaKadosh Baruch Hu's chesed of letting us, of saving us from Mitzrayim, right? So the point is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, from his perspective, he wants to give the best and everything for us, right? But from our perspective, we only want that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should express himself in the world and have strength in the creation, and therefore have more covet in the creation, and have greater dominance over the creation, and be revealed over the creation. And so every time he does something, right, when we see, wow, he davened for, when we say, like Avram Avinu, when he was 100, Hashem gave him his child, right? So, that's the chesed of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's Kiddush Hashem, right? So, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives me my needs after my prayer, that's a Kiddush Hashem. I'm only praying for HaKadosh Baruch Hu's Kiddush Hashem. All I want is the Kavod Hashem in the world. All I want is more expression of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the world, more revelation, and therefore more Kiddush Hashem. So I only daven because I want HaKadosh Baruch Hu's essence to be expressed.
What's the Kiddush Hashem in here? I mean, what angle of it is?
What do you mean? Well,
the Kiddush Hashem that people
do you think? Perhaps, but basically, on a simple level, again, if you see a person is learning, and he gets sick and he can't learn anymore, right? You say to yourself, what's going on here, right? This guy is trying to learn, he's trying to be an Eved Hashem, and then all of a sudden this happens, right? On the other hand, if you see a person is dedicated to everything that he's doing, right? So as a result, you see all the siyata d'shmaya, that just because he wants to go to learn, works out, he gets the cab right away, whatever it is, everything works out, the light turns green, and he, kavod Hashem in the world, right? So certainly if there's tzaras for the Jewish people as a whole, we say, what's going on? This is the chosen nation, and they're suffering. Right? Holocaust, how could it be? Right? On the other hand, if we say, the chosen nation, they're doing the will of Hashem, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is taking care of them, there's rain in its proper time, and the land gives its fruit, and everything is blessed. So we say, we see Hashem in the world.
Okay.
Right? So we are davening not for our needs. Our needs is just to wait for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be seen, to be expressed, to be revered, to be praised, right? Because that's going to say, wow, in everything we do, in every element, we see the signature of Hashem. That's beautiful, right? That's beautiful. If we see tzaras, we don't see the signature of Hashem. It's not beautiful. We don't want to see, right? So we are constantly pained by a Kodesh Baruch who's not of hiddenness in this world. And why is he hiding? Because we're obviously are not worthy, so to speak. So we try to daven to say that we are pained by the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not fully expressed in this world. What can we do to make this expression more facilitate this expression? All right, we'll stop.